Welcome to 3600 Living. 3600 Living is the stories that we've learned while living on Hawaii Island.
I like that.
Our goal is to share what we learn every day, because every day is different. Every day you learn something new. And so we've made it a goal to put this stuff down so that we can share what we've learned with you. We're back again, and today we're going to talk about the roads. Why is that an important topic?
Because we only have 2 lanes most of the time.
And there's really like only one road.
Yeah, one road.
One road, kind of one road that goes all around the island. And so there's a handful of things we want to cover. First and most important thing you need to know about driving on Hawaii Island, this is the magic sauce to tick off any local, because the speed limit says 35 on pretty much the entire island, the road around the entire island. But here's the thing, there's only one road. And every local has to get to work from the south side to the west side, or from the south side to the east side, right? And so in the mornings or in the afternoons, the speed limit, and I'm not telling you what to do legally here, I'm just telling you that locals kind of get into a pattern and they just run the road because they got to get to town, or they got to get to pick up their kids, or whatever they're doing. So if you're on the road, you're driving, and there's one car that's really close following you, it's their problem. But if you have 2 or more cars that are behind you, you need to pull over and let them go by. That's the courtesy of the road. Most of the time they'll go by, they'll give you a shaka. That's like, hey, thanks, appreciate you. You pull over, you let them go by. Because yesterday on our way home from town, there was one guy in the front of the line, and I'm not exaggerating, for 10 plus miles. They were clueless that there was over a mile long, again, not exaggerating, a mile long of local cars trying to get somewhere, and they're just rolling along like, oh, speed limit's 35.
Not even going the speed limit, though.
Yeah, they were doing like 30.
Well,
And
that was in the 50.
Yeah, and that was in the 50. Oh, everything's fine. I mean, I'm doing the speed limit, so it's okay. Again, first, most important, on this island, anywhere when you're driving and you've got more than 2 people behind you, please just pull over the side of the road. There's lots of little pull-offs along there. Pull over, let everybody go by. Shaka, it's all good. Everybody's on their way. Breakdowns, really important. We tell people this if they've borrowed a car of ours, if friends are coming, we tell them, like, if you break down on the road, which happens because Hawaii has a special gift at devouring and destroying any vehicle that's driven over here. Brand new, used, it doesn't matter. Brand new tires, no problems. When it lands on the island, it will immediately develop problems and start blowing tires. It's just the island, and it's okay. But you have to know that the way broke down cars work here on the island, we saw it years ago when we first came to Maui. It's prevalent here too. I've got some pictures I'm gonna share with you of cars along the road. You're driving down the road, and up ahead, you see off to the side of the road, pulled over, there's a car, and it looks like it's been stripped down to the frame. And that's, the doors are gone, the hood's popped up, the motor's been taken out, the tires are gone, the windows, it's just like, what is going on? It's okay. That's normal. Because everything has to get compacted and shipped off the island from a waste perspective. Obviously, vehicles are heavy. Here's kind of the unwritten rules for when your car dies on the road. Rule number 1, pull off the road. Now, this is not you. If you're driving a rental, don't do this. Your rule is never leave your car alone. That's your rule. These are the rules for when your car dies and you live here and you're done with your car. You pull it off the road. You take out everything of value that you want, personal, everything. You call a buddy, they pick you up, and you leave. And there's the car. It's left stranded along the road. Within about a week or 2, cops will come by and tag it with an orange,
It's
pink sticker on the window that basically says the time has now started. Within a week, this thing's going to get towed. And so prior to that, and then before it gets towed, it's basically like a junkyard along the road. And so if it's a Dodge Caravan and you have a Dodge Caravan, but you're missing a taillight, you might stop and grab that taillight. Let's say the motor blew in your Toyota Tacoma, although I've never seen a Tacoma on the road. People don't junk Tacomas, they just keep rebuilding them because there's some really old ones over here. But anyway, the idea is everybody has access to take stuff off the car before they junk it, crush it, haul it off the island. Legally, I don't know. Kind of the local, assumed law is just if it's there, it's tagged, it's clearly been left for dead, then people take the parts off they need, and then the cops come by, do their thing, then they haul it, and it's done. We were just on Oahu, and we saw somebody dump a boat along the road. Like, we're driving by, and there's a boat, and I'm like, okay, now that's a new one. Like, my boat's dead, I'm just gonna leave it here and let the city take care of it. Well, that's what they did. Remember, if you're driving your car, never leave the car. You blow a tire, stay with the car, call AAA, call a tow truck, get it towed somewhere safe, because any car left on the road is assumed it's free game to start taking parts. So when friends borrow our cars, we tell them never leave my car anywhere, because you'll come back and the tires will be gone. It'll be up on blocks. We've had friends go park to go hike a trail. And one of them's decided to take a nap in the car, the other was gonna go hike, right? And so they're sitting on a road, at the end of a road, the one's out hiking, the other was sitting in the car, and they're napping, and all of a sudden they look up and there's a guy walking towards them with a handful of tools. He's ready to start taking parts off the car, and he realizes there's a dude there, and he just like turns and walks the other direction. It is real. Never leave your car. I can't tell you what kind of car to rent, but I can tell you that there are actual roads or gravel roads that are fairly well maintained for almost 80% of everything you're gonna wanna do. Keep in mind that the tourist vehicles on the island are the big Chrysler Caravans, the white minivans, the
Mustang.
The Ford Mustang convertibles, and the Chevy, there's the Dodge, like sports car. I can't even think of the brand, the Camaro, but there's not that many of them. Those cars are not local cars. Remember, the first most important rule, if there's one car behind you, it's probably them. They're aggressive and they're riding you, which is normal. But if there's two or more, you need to just pull over. I get it. You're going to argue with your spouse and be like, oh, I'm going the speed limit. Nobody cares. Just slide over, stick your hand out the window, give them a shaka, let everybody pass that needs to pass, and then get back in line and do the thing. And sometimes we do that 3 or 4 times on the way to town in the mornings. In the morning, it's like the Indy 500. Coming from the south side, heading to town, you've got to be able to weave and bob, and you just kind of get into this like NASCAR thing where everybody's just drafting everybody, and we're all running the same speed, getting to town. Pretty much the whole island is a 2-lane road. Couple exceptions are when you get to Hilo side, you might get 4 lanes for a mile, and Kona side, you get 4 lanes for maybe 2 miles. And that's about it. Everything else is pretty much 2-lane. There's a lot of passing that happens. If somebody's passing, same rules. Pull over, give them space, because it's tight turns. There's some idiots on the road in the mornings. Do your best to protect them, even when they don't protect themselves. So that's it for today. We'll talk about more stuff later on. Thanks for joining us.